君の腕にはまっているのはスパイダーブレスレットだ。スパイダープロテクターを着てスパイダーマンになるのだ。
Hey everybody, so I'm just doing a quick unboxing video of a prop that I ordered from a vendor on Etsy who calls himself ArtCrist or ArtCrist, A-R-T-C-R-I-S-T. Dude makes a bunch of really cool nerd and geek props for like cosplay and stuff. He does a lot of Spider-Man things. He's got like a bunch of different web shooters. He's got masks, he's got backpacks from like TASM and different properties, he's got a couple of Spider-Man jackets, like all kinds of really cool stuff. So if you get a chance to check out his shop, do so. He's got some neat things. This is not a paid endorsement for this shop, but I just wanted to mention it. Enough chatter, let's open this thing and see what it looks like. It's weird because I ordered this a while back. When I ordered it, the shop vendor was out of town briefly and told me it might take a little longer to receive than previously stated. There are a couple of conventions coming up that I do want to wear this spider bracelet to with my Japanese Spiderman costume, but I told him I was willing to wait, and to my surprise, the item showed up on my doorstep today. Anyway, bit of a pleasant surprise that this showed up today, because on the Etsy purchase page it still shows that it had been shipped, but there was no tracking number provided, and it never showed that it was delivered. So I think that their updating software is a little bit behind the schedule, but that's okay because I honestly didn't expect to get this thing this early in February. It wasn't even supposed to be here till like February 22nd to like March 11th, and it's February 11th and here it is. So I guess he got it done really fast. Box is a little dented, hoping that it doesn't affect the prop inside. If it does, this video is going to take a turn for the worse, but or it might never air. Hopefully he padded it properly. Oh, he didn't, but it's there and it looks like it's okay. A little bit of bubble wrap. So just for clarification's sake, this is a prop replica of the computerized spider bracelet from the Toei Japanese Spiderman show from 1978. There's some ArtCrist. Thank you for shopping at ArtCrist. We hope to see you soon. QR code, coupons or something, I don't know. I'll save those for later. I did do another suit unboxing video of the Japanese Spider-Man costume that I got from Heroes Time, so if you want to see that video review, I'll link that here. If you choose to watch that video, you'll notice that I do have a spider bracelet in that video. It's a very rudimentary homemade prop that I made out of some foam and some kitchen refuse. Did that in about a day, and I did it just for that video. But I wanted something more accurate, and I couldn't find this prop anywhere. This is the first vendor I've ever seen making this prop. There was a way to get a Spider-Man bracelet like this, but what you had to do was order a toy Mekton of Leopardon, which is a Japanese Spider-Man's Mekton that he rides around in. And with that specific toy set from Bandai, I think it's a Bandai figure, it came with a really cool Japanese Spider-Man bracelet with all of the beeps and noises and everything, which is awesome. But that figure with that bracelet is like a $300 or $400 item at this point, and I don't know. I didn't want to pay that much just to get the bracelet, because really I didn't want the figure. I just wanted the bracelet. So luckily I found this shop, and he was making this thing. Very much accurate to the one on the show. It looks like it came with an extra Spider-Man sticker in case this one comes off, so that's cool. Or I guess if you order this, you could use that for something else. Spiderman wears this on his wrist in the show, and you know it's Spider-Man's because it has his name on it. Just in case he ever loses it, someone can find it and get that back to him. Very important. It's got the cool yellow stripe right across the middle. It's got the 2 red buttons there, just like on the show. It's got the 2 yellow buttons there, just like on the show. It's got that cool button, those little thingies. All this is accurate to the show. On the show, he pushes these 2 buttons here, which makes his suit come out and automatically go onto his body. I think to open this, I think it slides. Oh yeah, there we go. See, that was off kilter. Now it's on. It's correct. It slides out like that, which is kind of a cool mechanism. Slide it back on. there's a hinge here, and this opens up. Look at that right there. Oh my god, that's so cool. So it has like the accurate internal workings. I think there's a few times in the show where they show the inside of his thing, and it's a little bit different each time, but this is a pretty good representation of what it generally looks like. Very 1970s Japanese tech. It's got all the little buttons and stuff. It would be so awesome if he made a version of this with lights and sound, but this is more than amazing. I'm like really impressed. It's got the little spider mirror, which he uses in one episode to like deflect a laser back on his enemies, which is hilarious. You can't really see in the mirror really well. It's kind of cool though, because it like sort of like is like a funhouse mirror, and it's kind of like distorting everything, which makes it kind of seem even more, somehow even more 1970s. But that is really rad. I'm like loving this thing. This is so good. I want to say he wears it on his left wrist. If I'm wrong, I apologize. And it should sit a little higher up so you can bend your wrist. So that's about right, okay? Actually, is that the way it goes? You know what? I think it's actually supposed to go like that. Oh, come on. Okay, so FYI, there is like a magnet here. And I guess it matches up with the magnet right there. So that's cool. So actually it needs to go that way so that those two magnets line up, and that probably keeps it a little bit more steady. There, I think that's how you do it. So there is a little bit of room between there and my wrist. Obviously it's a one-size-fits-all thing. I will most likely be adding some padding to this. That way it'll fit on my wrist a little bit better. But yeah, pretty freaking sweet. Nice paint job. I don't know what else I can really say about it. I'm really loving this thing. I'm so happy I ordered this. This is going to really make my Spider-Man cosplay that much better. It's much more correct in size and accuracy than the crappy prop that I made for my last video. And I cannot wait now that I have this. I have so many conventions coming up, and now I can do the Toei Spider-Man at some of these conventions, which I'm super excited about. Because some of the ones I'm going to are anime conventions. The Japanese Spider-Man, honest to God, that Toei company with that show started off that Power Rangers paradigm, you know, that we know and love. It started because of the Toei Spider-Man show from the 70s. If it wasn't for that, we may never have Power Rangers or any of those awesome like Mechton martial arts shows that we have. So this started it all. So I think Japanese Spider-Man is absolutely an appropriate cosplay to wear to an anime convention. It's very anime-like, that show. So not much else to say. I'm going to probably do some product shots of this thing with some of my other Spider-Man stuff, and maybe I'll put on my suit, put this on, and kind of showcase it with the full costume. In fact, I think I have to, right? I'm going to do that next. Stay tuned. Hey, I'm back. So I remembered that I had two of these things. I don't know why I ordered these. They were like $5 on Amazon. It's two sweatbands for your wrists. This is the perfect width and thickness to pad the inside of my computer bracelet. I just got one of those and put it around my wrist. It's bright yellow. It matches the yellow of the bracelet. It might be better if it was red because it'll blend in with the spider suit, but it's yellow and you can't see it once it's on there anyway, really, unless you're looking into my wrist from the front, so no biggie. I think it kind of adds to the whole look because it's, you know, yellow and it matches the yellow on there already. But that keeps it in place. I'm not gonna slide around. I can do that, right? And you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, this actually is backwards. It is supposed to go the other way because you have to be able to open this, and it has to face me. So now we're gonna switch it back for the fourth time. All right, so the magnet should be on that side of my arm, and then it opens. Check your makeup in your little mirror there. Block lasers, whatever you need to do. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway, simple. Spider suit time.